everybody. This is the Who You Talking To show.
100%.
100. It's Quette in the building. OleHead. How you doing? Senior.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
The young OleHead Rell.
Yeah. What up?
How y'all doing? How y'all feeling?
I'm good, bro.
Good. We having a
Let's
good
get it
week.
going.
Welcome to the show, everybody. It's good to see everybody up in the building tonight. Everybody's feeling good. Everybody looking good. Everybody smelling good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
How was your week, bro?
Shit. I can't. Hey, it wasn't that great at work because hell, we sat on the job all week in the goddamn rain and really do shit. So it wasn't a great week.
You ain't do shit. I did plenty. I did plenty. But it was a good week for me too. It was a good week for me. My daughter just started the homeschooling job. Wifey locked in with her. It's actually pretty dope. I actually seeing her lock into that mode and my daughter, we're gonna see how this homeschooling journey. This is like the first year, so we're gonna see how this works out. It's putting a lot of work on my wife, something that's different for her, but hey, I think it's gonna be fine. She's stepping up to the plate and doing her thing with it, so I ain't mad at all.
Shout out to the women that take control and homeschool their kids.
They know 100%. 100%.
We need more of that.
I'd agree.
Yeah, definitely.
My week was chill. You know what I mean? It's just a regular week for the boys, so everything was good. You know what I mean? So
a couple small state affidavits.
Yeah, a couple small state affidavits. You know what I mean? Brother, I'll be knocking down them documents. So if you need somebody to look at some legal stuff, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I am not liable. Disclaimer. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shoot, fellas, man, I think we're gonna start out with a couple memes this show. We're gonna start out with a couple memes and we're gonna see. I think I got some good ones up here. Let me see. Let's go back to here. And then we're gonna go to this one. This is like a relationship-esque conversation.
Okay.
Well, actually, this one right here, this is what I want to play. This is a pastor in the church, black woman pastor in the church. So let me make sure they can see this, Joe. A black woman pastor in the church house. Right, and she giving the congregation some real game,
some real game.
Okay,
you know what
I mean? Let's see what she talk about.
If you got to do 50-50, that means you're half of a man. I wish I had more men here today. Because both of us got punished for when the sin came in the world. The women supposed to be birthing children and go through pain and go through menstrual bleeding. You can't handle that. And a man's job was to work from sun up to sundown.
From sun up to sundown.
If you got to do 50-50, that means you're half of a man.
So she in the church house.
She said
you got to do. Go ahead.
And she said if you got to do 50-50, you half of a man.
Half of a man.
Half of a man. Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's what we going?
In the church house.
Half of a man because you doing 50-50. I don't know if I agree with that, man.
I'll be damned about that shit.
I don't know if I agree with that.
We 50-50 in my house. You know what I mean? Now, of course, if I had the whole 100, I'm gonna put the whole 100 up. You know what I mean? But brother, don't. You know what I'm saying? Still be with them affidavits. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm half a man.
Half a man. Yeah. That's crazy. And actually, I think it's dope. So, like, even in they was giving me hell on TikTok for the shorts from last week. They was giving me hell. And so the thing is when we say 50-50, I believe that there's two different conversations happening. There's a conversation that's purely financial. And then when you say 50-50, you mean something different than what they talking about, because it goes deep. We already understand that it takes more than one income in today's time.
Yeah.
Like it's going to take more than one. You know what I mean? So,
you know what, dog, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you put it that way. It's 50% of everything.
Exactly.
Not just the paper.
Mm-hmm.
It's the cooking, the cleaning. You know what I mean? Like it's
the kids.
Yeah, the kids. Like we split it all up to make the whole house work at 100%.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And I've seen it. And a lot of times you'll find like a lot of people. What I say is that like a lot of men's strong suit is not cooking, right? But I noticed that like within your household,
oh yeah,
you burn.
Yeah, I get down, dog.
You burn.
I
You know what I mean? And that's something that like. Okay, so let me ask you this. We say that we're 50-50 split in all things, right? But in general, in reality, that's not what's going to happen.
No,
because your old lady cut grass.
Hell no.
Right. So do you take out the trash too, or does she take out the trash?
Yeah. I take the trash out.
When something breaks, are you the main one? Does she look to you to fix things?
Yeah. I go to fix it, and then she makes the phone call to get it fixed.
Hey, they remind me,
but I get the attempt done.
Yeah. And I think that an attempt is enough. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers attempting to address the issue, even if you can't address it. The last result is spinning the bread.
Yeah.
If I can fix it, it get fixed. You know what I mean? But we ain't trying to shoot this bread out the crib because, like we said, we need both of these incomes because to keep things going. You know what I mean? And so, like, I think that like it was funny because like when I put it up there, it seemed like everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of the women that were coming at me about the John, they were only talking financial.
Yeah.
50-50 financial. And I was telling the guys, and this other clip gave me a hard time too. I'm saying like women didn't necessarily like change their expectations of a man. They just added some more shit onto the expectations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So and I ain't gonna go too far, but what we say is that like Black women have never not worked. Like in mass. They've never not worked in mass. So working now is the same thing. Y'all just earn more money. You earn more money than you did before. And so in those situations, in those relationships, men appreciate that contribution. And so men have actually had to like change, you know what I mean, and add more things to their tool belt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that it's even though my situation is not that, but I think that the best way to have that whole 50-50 conversation is to also talk about the regular life things. Like, you know what I mean? The 50-50 doesn't stop at financials. It's the child rearing, it's the cooking, it's the cleaning, it's the maintenance of the house, especially if you own a home. Ownership ain't cheap.
No.
It's not cheap.
It's the biggest decision of your life.
Yeah, and it ups the level of responsibility.
You won't call nobody when shit get broke. No. You got to goddamn get the shit done. You renting an apartment, you just call maintenance.
Exactly.
You call the office, you know what I mean? Some shit like that. But if you own a house, you got a lot of responsibilities. And I don't think the woman ready to take on all those responsibilities. It's like my daughter. She bought a house. Goddamn, when all that shit started happening and shit, she said, fuck that house, sold that damn house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She sold it.
She definitely sold it.
She said, I don't want this. She sold that motherfucker.
Did she go back to renting?
Yeah, she went back to rent.
Yeah,
so I can call somebody.
Yeah.
And the thing was, the dope thing about it is, and this is, you know what I mean, my sister, and something that I appreciate about the women in my life, they definitely appreciate men. You know what I mean? And so what she said was that like she wouldn't buy a house and not have a man. She's gonna wait to own again to when she has a man, because she understands the contribution. You know what I mean? But of course, that's going to be a certain type of man that can fulfill the things that she's going to be needing. You know what I mean? That would make her want to buy again.
Yeah. But on that 50-50 thing, I just wanted to say something. On that 50-50, I don't really believe in the 50-50.
You just said last week that you fuck with the 50-50.
No.
You said you said you fuck with you agree with traditional. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you say now you finna goddamn tell a lie.
Is traditional 50-50?
No.
Okay.
No.
So this is, and people always talk about like traditional versus 50-50. In my opinion, traditional is just gender roles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to me, modern is just the removal of gender roles and everybody does everything. in a traditional relationship, you still have those gender roles.
Well,
so that
I'm gonna tell y'all.
my shit is considered modern then.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
Okay.
considered modern.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, so y'all got your definitions out. Now, can I say what
Go
the fuck
ahead.
I was trying to say? Y'all got your
I'm just trying to
definitions.
get. I'm
just
clear.
saying,
Dude,
did you
All right,
get your
yeah, all right,
definition?
I already know you clear.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and bring the clarity.
Okay.
then.
Now, as
Yes.
I was saying, I ain't really with the tradition, with the 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
I'm not with that. I'm really not. You know, I'm old school,
Okay.
I guess. I'm a little older than y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A little bit older than some. You know what I mean? But this is the thing. I think that you got to get a woman that's on your time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know, I got a house. You know what I'm saying? Thank God. You know, but if I was to get a woman, say right now, if I was to get, I can't. I got a wife.
Yeah,
But
we'll just hypothetical.
if I could
Yeah.
get a woman right now, she'd have to love this house.
Mhm.
She
What you
this would
already
have to
built.
be enough for her.
Mm.
Because what you're not gonna do
Mhm.
is put me in a situation where I can't do what I feel like I'm supposed to be able to do. See, what people do is you go get a woman that wants to be here with her shit,
Mhm.
but your pockets is here.
Yeah.
So you got to get a woman that's gonna meet you right here and be happy.
Yeah.
That's where we fuck
Mm.
up at.
Yeah.
Bitch got to have a Mercedes, and I'm sorry.
Plus, you got to be.
I'm sorry. Because I be getting hot because you want too much.
Yeah,
You want too
boy.
damn much.
Let
That's
it
that
go.
emotion
You
coming
want
out.
too much. So,
Yeah.
but this is the thing. If you get a woman that'll come in right here and be happy,
Yeah.
Mhm.
she can work, pay the utilities and stuff like that, and keep her money, pretty much most of her money, and do what she want to do with it. You know, long as she ain't doing nothing crazy, because
Yeah.
as the man of the house, you just ain't gonna be doing certain shit. I don't care if it's your money or our money.
Mm.
You just ain't gonna be doing certain shit. So first of all, you got to be the man of your house. And being the man of the house, I'm gonna pay the bills. You ain't got to worry about the bills. I'm gonna take care of the bills. You know, like
The
the
main
rent
The mains.
or the mortgage. I'm gonna take care of the mortgage. I'm gonna make sure your car straight. I'm gonna make sure everything around the house get fixed and stuff like that. You know, I want you to enjoy,
With
the
the
most
girl.
of your money.
Mhm.
I don't want you taking the most of your money, spending it so we can just, maintain our bills and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't believe in that. I believe the man supposed to carry the bulk of the weight.
Yeah.
And if you got a woman that ain't on your page, she want to live up. Because number one, if your man happy
Well,
and you happy where y'all at, then you ain't gonna want all this stuff because you're gonna already know that's not in. Because if you go out there and you gotta have a Mercedes, you're gonna buy it yourself. Because I don't have Mercedes money.
Mhm.
no.
You know what I mean? Them things break down all the time and they're expensive. They are not no reliable
Well,
cars.
let
So
me
if you
ask
go,
let me ask you something. So you earlier stated that she would have to like what you already have, right?
Mhm.
So for a woman, would that be her meeting you halfway?
Would that be her meeting me halfway?
Would that be her meeting you halfway? Because maybe she might like some of that other stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
But if she got to be right here with it,
no, she not.
She might be meeting you halfway.
No, she meeting me 100%.
Oh, okay.
She ain't meeting me halfway. That's the one I don't want.
That's what,
The one that feel like she meet me halfway. You don't meet me halfway.
Yeah.
You gonna have. That's why I said in the beginning, she gonna have to love this
You're gonna like
house.
this right here.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
enough
yeah.
rooms in this house. You, if I dig you or I'm into you like that, it's enough room. It's in this house. You can have a couple of kids.
Mhm.
Everybody still gonna have their own room, and I'm still gonna have my spot.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean? Because there's enough rooms in here. But if that ain't good enough for you, then you're gonna have to go find you somebody else.
Mhm.
Because me in my manhood, dealing with my relationship or whatever, I'm gonna always, and she gonna understand that this is a necessity.
Mhm.
I'm gonna always feel like I'm the man. No, I'm the man in my house. So if you want these things and I'm saying no, and you going out there trying to get them, then you're not the one for me because I feel like that's too much. See, I don't want to be old, retired, and still trying to pay bills.
Yeah.
I want to be old, retired,
and retired.
And
retired.
Yeah, exactly. So, because if you're trying to keep up with what she got, then and that's the thing. And you got to be the man in your house because she gonna understand that I ain't going for that.
Yeah.
So if you want to do that, hit the dough. And that's and one last point. That's why, as a man, you got to come with everything when she comes. You know what I mean? You got to have your shit already laid out. You need to have.
Talking about, so essentially you talking about like pretty much marrying or dating like after you've already established something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I understand that. I mean, but that's not what most people gonna do. That ain't what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
but because sometimes sometimes two people, you just build it together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes you still figuring yourself out, they figuring themselves out. And
that's young folks.
If you my age,
younger. If you my age,
speaking from your spot.
If you my age and you ain't already got what you pretty much at my age, if you ain't got shit, you ain't gonna have. Just be honest. Right. If you ain't got shit at my age, you ain't finna have.
Which is what? What age is that?
Yeah.
Oh,
we're gonna make sure we can get an age on this.
I'm 58.
Okay, yeah. If you ain't got shit at 58, it's dog.
If you ain't got shit at 58, you ain't finna get shit. At 58, if your credit fucked up at 58, just say fuck it.
Yeah, it's dog.
Just say fuck it.
What if it's fucked up at 50?
If it's fucked up,
you got 8 years. He said you got 8 years. He said you got 8 years.
What if it was alright and then it got fucked up?
Oh, which happens? My shit, bro.
Can you bring it? You can
still bring it back. It's gonna take a few years, but you can bring it back though.
Listen.
8 years is enough time.
Listen,
it's enough grace.
Fucked up at 50. There's levels to that. You was trying some shit and you goddamn made a little ooh-wop and goddamn got. You know what I mean? I understand.
I'm still
but you ain't 50 with a 400. You ain't 50 with no goddamn 400. That's different. No. You see what I'm saying? You ain't 50 with no 400.
You know what I mean? You might as well throw in the chip.
Yeah.
Go ahead and jump.
Hey, that's fucked up. Hey, let's before we move forward, right? I want to hit some of these comments. We had some. Hey, shout out to Unc said peace, fellas. Then we got Q. He said most situations aren't literally 50-50, which in general that's true.
That's true.
That's true. Then Unc came in and said, this modern woman that doesn't have a man wants a man that does things her girlfriends do, but the masculine and feminine all feminine
all at the same time.
Kind of weird to me. I'm sorry, Unc, I ain't really catch it all the way. Then we got Q said, even when it's financially 50-50, both people tend to divide up household responsibilities. And some are going to be shared responsibilities and some will be individual. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I think that even in a traditional relationship, what you'll find is that like people look at me, right? And they'll look at and act like because my wife doesn't work, I'm just a dictator at the crib. Bro, you ain't finna keep your old lady being a dictator at the crib. That ain't how that works. Like, so like I do help with the kids. All the kids, you know what I mean? I have a relationship with my children. Like, so
you better.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day,
next door will start having one.
Hey, crazy nigga sick if that was to happen. But so like I don't necessarily do a bunch of. I don't cook at all. You know what I mean? I might make something. You know what I mean? When we wake up early, I help my kid with the cereal and stuff. I mess around and make some bread, but it ain't something that you count on.
Yeah,
don't wake up thinking that I'm in the kitchen cooking motherfucking egg. That probably ain't the case. More than likely, that ain't the case.
Yeah, and see, I'm with you on that cause I don't mind helping around the house. I clean up. You know what I mean? I wash dishes every once in a while, every blue moon. Let's say blue moon, because I'm just not. That's just not what I'm gonna do. But at the same time, you gonna have some things that you just not gonna do.
100%,
and I'm gonna have to do those things. So but like I say, I ain't too good to wash no dishes, and I'm like you. I ain't no cooker, but I could throw some breakfast together. Some eggs and grits and shit. I could throw some shit like that together. But now you talking about goddamn go throw some greens and some beans on? Nah, I ain't got nothing for you on that.
Yeah, I mean, shit, they got canned food.
You know, they do, but
Nigga, if you counting on a nigga to clean some greens, you better got. We about to die. It's over with.
I don't even know how to clean them motherfuckers from the vegan. I would eat them. So
I'm handing out salmonella all over.
Hey, you breaking out antibacterial soap and shit. I'm watching.
Hey, your lips turning green.
You sit there at the table like,
My
throat itches. Yeah, Pop made it tonight.
Yeah,
not my shit.
Oh yeah.
I you know what? I was picky. I was a picky eater. That's what started it. I was a picky eater growing up. There's a lot of shit I ain't like. So grandmom taught me early. You know what I mean? And plus, she came from, you know, it was a different time period. Like back then, you know what I mean? Like the elders, like when they wanted to get rid of a mate, like they did it with the food. You know, they you know what I mean? They
throw a little ooh up
they throw some shit. You know, it was you know what I'm saying? It's 1920s.
Yeah.
You get away with it. Get away. The old folks get away with it. A lot of them got a body.
I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, I was talking
great grandpa didn't live long because you know.
Hey, they say my granddaddy died on a snake on spider bite. They don't know what the fuck it was.
Okay. Hey, she put them goddamn grits.
Put that coolant in the guy. You know, they say that it was funny, man. The homie told I didn't even know that, but they say like coolant, the coolant antifreeze is sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet. Yeah,
and so like motherfucker just throw a little, you know what I mean? And the coffee, a little morning coffee, little antifreeze.
Go ahead, take that out there.
Do it regularly.
Sun up to sundown. Have at it, baby. That's not gonna take his ass.
Yeah, you talking about put some sugar, put a one cube of sugar in there, 1 spoon of sugar. That'd be antifreeze,
right? A couple teaspoons of antifreeze.
Yeah.
And then look, we're gonna move forward. He said, even if it's 50-50 both people, okay, I read that one, my bad. The next uncle said a true 50-50 relationship is really 65-35. The man always going to take the brunt of most things, even if it's not the income being his biggest task.
Yeah, it ain't always the income, dog.
100%.
You know what? She ain't going in there. You know, she wipe the bowl out, but she ain't gonna unclog the toilet.
She ain't
gonna dig the hair.
She ain't gonna unscrew too many light bulbs, bro.
Ain't gonna unscrew too many light bulbs.
And then that fire joint, the fire alarm joint, that motherfucker be beeping like a son bitch.
Man,
if you think she gonna do it,
hold on
she ain't
I'm
finna
glad
take.
you brought that bullshit up. As a people, that's something that we need to stop this shit. Why is it always on? It's our people. Like it's a meme now. It's a thing that when our people out there talking, you hear the come on, man. It's a 9-volt motherfucking battery.
Facts.
You go to the store for
no. You know did you know your real shit is when you buy them now. You buy them and they're just last last like 10 years. You can't change the battery out of these son bitches.
What?
They make them now. So like if you go to Home Depot and you go and buy one, like it costs a lot. It costs more to get the one you can change the battery with. So most people are just getting the ones that last like 10 years, and then you just gotta buy a new one.
So our shit's on the different.
Oh, they done got smart.
They done got
smart.
They don't sell you because people aren't replacing them. They're trying to make sure they sell it. Like
but why is it only us that they showing? It's only us. I ain't seen yay white person's video where you hear that.
In the background.
It's always us. So our shelf is there. So y'all might as well just name it the Negro
crazy
fire extinguisher. What was it called?
Fire alarm.
Fire alarm. Negro fire alarm.
Yeah.
It won't burn out. It got a lithium battery. It's Tesla powered. All you gotta do is plug this shit in the Elon.
Oh, you can line them joints into your electrical cable.
Yeah, you can hardwire. That's called hardwire.
Nigga, we ain't doing that. We change the battery.
Yeah, damn sure ain't hardwire.
Plug that
no.
We're gonna choose that over the phone charger. Man, fuck that.
Yeah, because I
mean,
all right, fellas, we got another one. We're gonna read like 2 more of these, and then we're gonna get. Gabriella says, I do believe there are certain roles each gender have, but overall, if we together, we both get in where we fit in to look out for each other and help however we can. Yeah. I think that, man, I ain't mad at that.
There you go.
What you'll find is even in the traditional sense and in the 50-50 sense,
You're a team player, Gabriella.
You generally end up doing more than what you this assigned role is not like a line.
Yeah, it's not a hard line.
You end up doing Yeah, you end up.
But that can be the difference between our age groups. Because, like you said earlier, where you're at right now, you expect that line.
Expect the line.
You expect that line. Like I'm doing this. I'm gonna deal with this right here, and you either gonna come in on this and you're gonna live with it or you don't.
No.
Like
That's yeah. I
don't mean it in a bad way.
No. I understand what you're saying, but the line that's the hard line is I'm talking about like the house. If I already got a house and it's got enough rooms for us, and then and we together and we looking at marriage or we already married or whatever.
Yeah.
And we together and I already got a house and it's a decent house. It ain't no shack. Then you come in and then you say, "Oh, I want this $500,000 house."
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, "Well, go find a nigga that's gonna give it to you." You know what I mean? Because that's the hard line I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
not
It's
talking
a
about
line
like
nonetheless though.
Hey,
but that's a line that can put us in the po house though. You see what I'm saying? I ain't talking about like house chores and stuff like that. Now I'm gonna tell you I'm a stickler on this. My woman gonna cook for me. She gonna cook for me, and she gonna fix my plate. You know what I mean? That ain't no hard line on to fix the plate. But more times than she not gonna fix it, she gonna fix it. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard line for me right there, because I'm taking care of your ass.
Yeah.
And if you need something, I'm gonna make sure you get it. Now these wants, they subjectable. These wants, but shit you need.
Yeah.
My woman ain't walking to work. She ain't catching no bus.
You're gonna make sure that car right.
She ain't catching no bus. She ain't catching no Uber. She gonna have her own shit.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? If she needs something to do her job, and it's something that I see that's a need or whatever, and she ain't got it, I might get it for her.
Yeah.
You know, I might not even say nothing. Hey, babe, look, Bob, this, this you. You know what I mean? Or she say, I'm using this at the job, or I need I don't have this and I use the one at the job or whatever. And other people use it and this, that, and the third. So you really ain't gonna have a lot. You need that, get that.
I got that. Yeah.
I got you. We'll figure it out. Just get, but my food is not negotiable.
No, I agree. I
my food not negotiable.
I need a plate. But you know something too, it's like the older guys in like old head generation, a lot of them guys, or most of them guys actually can cook.
Yeah.
Like in my generation, I think they kind of tailored off, but like the older guys, like that grill, niggas having a grill, that's like grilling was like men in the grill was a thing. Niggas knew how to cook. Nigga
fire,
would,
meat, like that's us.
Yeah, like that was definitely a
so
difference.
If you don't grill at all?
I got a grill.
And how many times have you used it?
Hold on,
I ain't myself.
You can't say I got a grill.
I got a grill. But see, I got a grill. I wouldn't have had one, but you know what I mean. The homie had a little hookup. I don't know. I think bro might have went and lifted one out the front of the Home Depot and just bailed with. I don't know what happened, but it was like $75. And no, I don't grill.
Start the fire.
I can start it.
You can start.
I can start.
How big your fire? You like this, or do you gotta like? You know what I'm saying?
Kill some shit. We're gonna cook this shit. We're gonna cook this shit.
Yeah.
Before we move forward, this is the last comment, and then we're gonna we're gonna get this product placement right in real quick.
Got some people to talk about.
All right, the last comment, it said I had my first crib when I was around 21 years old, and I learned to cook and clean for myself. But I always love a woman that can do it because for some reason it seems like it makes you feel special. And I 100% agree. I value and I value so much the nurturing of a woman. I value so much the nurturing of a woman. And people talk about love languages. I don't necessarily believe in these things, but what I will say, if acts of service is a love language, which it is, they say, that would have to be mine because of the fact that like I'm a reciprocating person.
Yeah.
I 100% believe in like reciprocation. So like if you make me feel this way, I'm going to do everything I can to make you feel, you know what I mean?
Just
the same way,
not
if not better than you made me feel. I'm just like super appreciative and I just want to, you know what I mean? That's the motivation. If you can, that's why people talk about the feminine thing, like the value of femininity. It's because like that feminine thing, bro, that feminine thing, the way you come into, instead of making an argument, there's a way to present a thing right? To where you can still get your point across, but it doesn't have to be in the way to where it's like quick, y'all got to go to this yelling and you know what I mean, this back. You can say what you need to say, but if you present it in that feminine way, you fuck around and get everything out of a nigga.
Yeah.
Everything you want out of a nigga, if you can
down
present it in a
bit.
way, the way. Because my thing is, if your goal is to get the thing, why not present it to where it works in your favor?
Yeah.
You can get whatever you want from a nigga.
Yeah.
In reality,
Sweeten it up.
That's that. Just like we be saying, you know, women, you know, men want women, women want men, but you want a certain type of woman, and she want a certain type of man, and you have to know what type of bait you need to get the type of man you want or woman.
You about to go?
You see what I'm saying?
You about to go fishing again?
So that's the same thing. You know,
about to do some
it's
fishing?
the same thing. That feminine, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A feminine woman gets her way with a man way more,
everything,
way more,
everything.
Then quick, all this brawly shit. nigga ain't look, you in there fucking and she upside your head. Nobody want that.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want that.
Yeah.
You know, and then that was just a metaphor, you know what I mean?
I got you.
You know, but still, you know, you in there trying to grind and you worrying about whether she gonna goddamn pop you in the eye or some shit. You know what I mean? No.
All that yelling and cussing don't get you what you want.
Don't
it just
get
get you. It just get an argument. Like, but you can if you want to use tact, you're definitely much more likely to get the outcome that you're looking for. And you sit there and think about the thing, present the thing the way it should be presented, and he gonna do whatever he can if he ain't Tyrone. Because Tyrone is about taking.
Tyrone,
he out here now. We can talk about quick. We got to bring Tyrone up too, because Tyrone is a taker.
He's a taker.
He gonna take everything that he can take.
Yep.
And leave you fucked up.
And he don't give a damn about your kids eating or whatever, having a roof over their
He
head
out
or
there.
nothing else.
He
As
out
long
there.
as you buying him some Jordans and putting gas in his car if he got one,
Oh, no,
or
not even
making
that.
the car payments.
Letting you drive his car, because usually you'll find him. You can find Tyrone, right? You can find him.
Yeah, I'm new to it. What's the Tyrone?
So Tyrone,
what is it?
Number one,
I know the Erykah Badu Tyrone.
Yeah. But she was saying you can call him. See,
Tyrone,
in order to be able to call him, he has wheels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So when we use Tyrone now, we talking about he's normally a hobosexual.
What the fuck?
Normally he's a hobosexual.
Okay.
Which means that he need a place to stay. So he pretty much fucking his way into a house.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Then he drop you off at work
in your car.
Usually it's a Nissan that's black.
He got the Altima.
He usually in the Nissan. It's got to be dazzled steering wheel or the license
that's
plate.
That's why you said something about the pink on the steering wheel. All right, hey America, I'm catching up.
Yeah, we gotta
I'm a little new to some of the southern slang.
Gotta get my boy right.
I'm getting there. Okay.
Yeah, you'll find him. Or maybe if it's not the steering wheel, check the license plate. The little
plate.
And he always calling you on payday. He close.
And then what you'll also find, look at the tires. They slick.
They split. and they don't have to match.
They don't have to match. Buddy ain't trying to help with the tires.
Check the wheel. Check the plate. Check the wheels.
Exactly. And we can find
3-day giveaways.
We can find him. He ain't that hard to find.
Yeah.
He ain't that hard to find.
Yeah. And you see, you notice him too. One thing you notice about him, every payday, weekend, or if you get paid like on the weekend, on Friday,
they there.
Every payday, he there. He there every day. Now, that week that she don't get paid, you might not see that. You know what I mean? You might not see.
Hey, and then this is the last one before we move. I'm gonna let you get to the product placement. The last one, I know y'all seen these memes around tax time. Motherfucker be behind her. You know what I mean? She in the line buying shit at the corner store. He got them right up under, right behind her, and got them. He rubbing her belly and shit in line. And you can find Tyrone around March. A lot of them they get real identifiable around March.
Oh, that's because the tax joint is up in
Oh
April.
yeah, that check coming.
I'm telling you, you
Tax
can
joint
find
is
it.
the last moment to file is in
That
April,
check
April 14th.
Yeah, it's like,
So he
Hey.
there before the 14th.
he damn sure that before the 14th.
Bruh, check. I had a tenant live here.
Mhm.
The only time she saw the nigga
Yeah.
that you only heard her talk about, only time she saw that nigga, if she was in an accident and she done finished her visit with the chiropractor and he finna catch a check
I'm gonna catch a check and I'm gonna break that back.
or tax time,
I mean, nice.
or bonus time, some shit like that. Nigga come spend the night.
Hey, break up back in too.
Who?
He gonna put in work.
You know what? Shout out to Tyrone.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tyrone.
I'm telling you, Tyrone, straight up and down, straight, and they love the hell out that motherfucker too.
Yeah,
They love Tyrone.
Tyrone give out that good dick.
Yeah, he
He
do.
ain't got no.
Tyrone give out that good.
He ain't wasting no energy on nothing hard. So he's supposed to be able to.
He got
tab
plenty
back
in the
out.
reserve.
Yeah, plenty of energy. Plenty of energy.
Ain't no 50.
That nigga he set records every week. I'm telling you.
Oh
Yeah.
man, so where we at right now?
We
good,
ready
man?
for you. Yeah, we good. We gonna move forward.
So to slide into our next segment here, I done met some people today. I want to bring out here is a company called Jivey Juice. Is that what that said there to you? I say Jivey Juice.
Jivey Juice.
So these are yeah. We're gonna can you put them in the chat real quick so that the other people can go ahead, and I want you to take a look at their Instagram. I met these great people this afternoon down in the mall down here in Charlotte. And quick little story is my son is type 1 diabetic, right? So we sliding through the mall this afternoon and my son feeling a little bit low and he's like, Pop, we gotta get some juice. You know what I mean? So just by chance, we was going to this other juice thing to get like soda, juice, whatever, and happened to turn aside and seen a nice Black-owned business down there in the mall, you know what I mean, paying for their spot. And they were able to offer, just going over and talking with them and seeing that they had all natural juices. And especially for someone who is actually for all of us, right? You don't have to be type 1 diabetic to get good juice. You know what I'm saying? And I just, had a little conversation with them and let them know that, hey, I want to give you a little shout out on the show tonight. You know what I mean? We got in just politic with them. We got a little podcast and stuff like that. And they was cool to give me a little sample here. I'd like us to take I want to see what you think. You know what I mean? So I can give them a little bit of feedback. But the juice that they laced me with here was blueberry, pineapples, and lemons. You know what I mean? Now she gave me a whole breakdown. And my man going to put it in the chat. Please go to their website. We want to make sure that we are supporting our Black-owned businesses
for sure
within inside of our community because we're losing our communities right and left. You know what I mean? So it's very important that we get in touch with these people and be on a little bit more healthier choices while we're out there making our choices. You know what I mean? So she came through on the strength, helped me out, helped my son out. And you know what? I thought it was good. So I wanted to bring it through here tonight. And each one teach one. I wanted to share something with y'all. So if you don't mind, I like to pour a little something up.
Oh yeah.
Let's just give them I know we already got a little something else on our palate right now, but let's give them a little, let's give them a little taste. And hey, I'm gonna let you know right now, Jive Juice. We're gonna give you an honest opinion. We ain't gonna lie about it.
It smell good.
It does smell good. It's all fresh. Good. Like I said, blueberry, pineapple, lemon. And we're gonna put them up. Just a little,
Yeah, it do smell good though.
Oh no, that's good. That's good.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna take it from here. You know what I mean? Probably should ship it up a little more. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
This is good.
That's really good.
That's good.
It's not heavy.
It's not heavy or nothing. It's
No, they did their thing with that.
Yeah,
shout out to Jivey Juice.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be heavy.
Yeah, like
you know
thick.
what I mean? Yeah, thick.
Yeah. What did you see him at? Which mall was it?
What's that? The Carolina Place?
Carolina Place Mall.
Carolina Place Mall, all the way down on the south side of Charlotte, going towards Carowinds. They have a spot set up in there right now. I know they're there all weekend long. Now I don't know how much further, but I'm sure if you go over there to their Instagram, and you'll be able to see where they're popping up at. You know what I mean? Hey man, slide through, support the business, go through there, get some juice from the people, let them know what time it is. You know what I mean? And they got something for everything. They got about 5 or 6 different types of juice. Now I only brought the one today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I plan on staying in touch with them. We'll get some, some of the other ones, and
you can tell it's real juice because when you look at the glass after you drink it, it's
got
pulp
on
on there.
It's on the glass.
When you got that pulp on there, you got some real juice.
You got some real juice there. You know what I mean? So shout out to them, and they trying to do their thing down there, and I mean it tastes good.
It tastes good. It's good.
And it ain't even cold. And it
right.
Yeah.
It ain't even
cold.
cold.
It was cold, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It ain't if you drink something and it ain't cold and it tastes good, it's good. Because cold make it taste better.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? When it's room temperature, you know what I mean? It might have a little, but that was good.
I can only imagine, especially on the oil. If you're doing something a little unhealthy, you might well do it with a little
hey,
natural sugars.
Shout out to y'all. I want to know if maybe you got a little something for a hangover that I'm about to have later. I'm gonna try to have one later.
Hey, shout out to the chat. Hey, Mama Sharon, which mic you talking about? Put it in the chat. Who is it? And then we got Laura Clower. She said, "See, I guess I missed the Tyrone spill. I was ready. LOL. Y'all need me on there one time for the one time. No, for sure.
Hey.
We're gonna get another chair. We're gonna get another chair so we can definitely let you pull up and we'll have a good time. Okay, appreciate it, man.
Where we at? It's two.
Oh, it's yours.
Yeah, we good. I guess pull it closer or something.
All right.
And this is the last one. I think this will actually bring us into the conversation we're looking to have this evening. We're gonna go with this one here. Let me make sure the people in the folks can see it. Matter of fact, let's make it bigger than that. My bad, family. Put us to the side, and then let's play this one here. I think this will help us get into the conversation that we're attempting to have.
What's the national median salary for bachelor's degree holders? People are going to be pissed about this.
$70,000.
$70,000. Good guess. Try $47K. That is the national median salary for grads who have between 0 and 5 years of experience after college. So not only are these graduates overestimating their starting salaries by about $50,000, they're calling it the reality gap. Which is, it's a little funny. Like, I feel bad, but at the same time, it's a bit funny because it's the colleges, man. They just teach you these completely unrealistic expectations. And so people are graduating and they're only making $47K. And now they have to make a living on $47K after they paid, upwards of 6 figures probably to get their college degrees. And then what these numbers are showing is not only that there is a massive reality gap in the first 0 to 5 years, but also when people get into the middle of their mid-career, they're still overestimating what they're going to make by about $15,000, which is significant because the median for that is $61,000 a year. A lot of people believe they're going to make 6 figures if they go to college. What's the national median salary for bachelor's?
Yeah.
Oh,
so I thought
that's shale, bruh. That's shale. I'm glad I dropped the fuck out there. Goddamn. I done made more.
So to segue in, our main topic tonight is what we felt was an interesting thing about ourselves. Like we only met a couple of years ago, from very different backgrounds, but we all brothers that all felt the same, you know what I mean? But an interesting thing that we found out last week is that all 3 of us sitting here right now today, sitting here to entertain y'all and share some of our lives with you, is that we're all dropouts from high school.
Which is crazy.
None of us have. I sort of had a little bit of college, but it was like,
oh no, I got some college. I got some college.
You got a sprinkle.
No, I went and got a little.
All right, so you caught some debt. I caught some debt. You ain't.
No, I caught some debt.
You caught some debt, nigga.
No, it wasn't only I only caught.
I ain't saying you caught a lot of debt. Debt is debt. The man said, "Did you catch some debt?"
That's the educational debt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So our main premise for tonight's show is, like I said, we found out that we all had decided that we had enough at a certain period of time. We took our nuts in our own hands and decided to leave. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, we decided that we would share our stories with you tonight. and if you don't mind, you know, we're gonna be uncandid about it.
For sure.
I'm gonna pass it to you real quick. What do you think led up to you just making the decision to go ahead and hang it up? What was those couple years, months like leading up to you making that decision, just like, you know what, this is not for me?
To be honest, I talked about this before, but I had a hard time in school.
Low.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, it was also because I didn't have none of these.
Okay.
And for some reason, and I don't know if I ain't gonna say I was a class clown, but I used to joke around, you know. So I was always set in the back, you know, of the classroom, and the board was way up there. My mom bought me a pair of glasses in the 6th grade. She told me, she said, if you lose these glasses, I'm not gonna buy you another pair. You know, you know what I mean? You don't think she really mean the shit.
Yeah.
But my smart ass, the very first week that I had my glasses, left them in the seat on the bus.
Okay.
Never saw them again. I chased that bus down. I talked to the driver, everything. Never got those glasses back. My mama never bought me another pair. So I went all the way through school with no glasses. And because I'm really smart, even in the summertime when I was working with my dad and making money, I still didn't buy me no glasses. But I didn't understand that you had to go get an eye exam and you had to go do that. And you know what I'm saying? You know.
You just thought you had like a universal set.
Yeah. Hey, whatever.
Like a universal remote.
glasses.
Yeah. Like, everybody can wear them.
Yeah. So through school, this was by the time I got to junior high school, I had to steal this white boy's glasses because we had the same vision.
Yeah.
And I felt shitty about it. But the reason I stole them is because we had the same vision, 1. And 2, I knew his mama would buy him some more.
Okay.
And I knew my mama wasn't gonna buy me none.
Quick question. Was this a brother or was this
No, it's a
white boy?
Yeah, white boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you know that.
Yeah, well, it might be your cousin.
It might be.
You know what I mean?
From that other half.
Yeah, you know, hey.
Shout out to the cousins I never met.
Yeah, them right there. But you know,
stole your glasses.
Yeah, seriously. So I stole his glasses so I could see the board.
Yeah.
And you know, like I said, even when I was in junior high, I still didn't understand how you really what you had to really go through. So back there in my time,
did with the glasses, do you think like did that affect your reading? Like as far as like but like not having like, because there's one thing to be able to like, okay, I can't read the shit because I can't see it. But there's another thing too, like I can't read or I can't retain like what you're telling me. You know what I'm saying?
My problem was back then they used the chalkboard an awful lot.
Yeah.
They used the chalkboard. They put your homework, your questions and stuff on the chalkboard.
Okay.
And I couldn't read fast enough between hiding the glasses and actually seeing the board and then writing because I didn't want to take my hands because I hid the glasses like this.
Yeah.
And so we was in the same class.
Yeah.
So I hid the glasses.
Shit.
Yeah, I hid the glasses like this. So I got to duck and make sure he don't see I got his glasses.
Yeah.
And read the board, take them off, write on my paper, then make sure he ain't looking at me when I pull these glasses back out, put them on my face, and then hide them to read the board.
And how long did this go on?
I didn't have no glasses through school.
But yeah, like how long? Like a year, 2 years? Like how long was you doing that?
I did that only 1 year because I lost them glasses during summer vacation.
Okay.
No, you lost bruh glasses too.
Yeah, I lost bruh glasses
Well, at least you
during summer vacation.
Yeah, man.
So, but I worked with my dad. My dad had his own business, so I worked with my dad. And during the summer, I made more money than my mama made working for my dad.
What type of business was it?
My dad had a roofing company.
Okay.
And so I made more money working for my dad than my mom made working on her regular job that she was taking care of us. So between that and really getting behind, because you can't see, it takes you too long to try to figure out what's on the board and what you got to do and keeping up with everybody else, and you got to doing, hiding and you know what I'm saying. So I just said, hey, I make enough money, you know what I mean? Fuck it.
So this is coming into like, because you said 10th, around 9th, 10th grade?
Yeah, no, it was the 9th grade. I went to the 10th grade, but I didn't go. I only went like the first week. So
you made it to 10th grade, but then first week of school is starting out in 10th grade. And by that time you did the roofing. I did work with Pops all through the summer. And
yes, yeah, I started working with my dad during the summer when I was like 14, 15 years old.
Yeah.
So by then I had been doing it for years. So I was good at that time. I was good.
And let me ask a quick question too, just because I didn't know. This is a question I don't even know the answer to. What was granddad's or your dad, my granddad? What was his highest level of education?
8th grade.
So he dropped out too.
8th grade.
Okay.
Yep. 8th grade. Yep. Sure.
So so that week, all right. So let's say if you can remember back, because I know it was probably what year was
72 years ago.
82.
82. That was a good year. That Monte Carlo, the 82 Monte Carlo, dog. Like, ooh, the training day joint.
Yeah. That's like 80. That's like 84. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm just saying.
They're all Buick Regals. And anyway. So what was that like? Like, were you just like, nah, you know what? I'm just done. I'm just not going. Did you like say anything to the school? Like, or you just ain't show up no more?
I just didn't come no more.
What did Pop say? Was there a conversation?
My pop dropped out in the 8th grade.
Yeah.
He didn't say shit.
So you just showed up to work and he was like, so I guess you ain't going.
Full time. Yeah.
He was just like, I guess you're going back.
And to be truthful about it, I don't even think my mama said anything. I don't even think my mama said anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even mom?
No.
Mom ain't say.
But see, I grew up, my family dynamic was different. My mom,
No, actually,
I was like the stepchild up in that place,
okay.
Bro. So it wasn't like, I mean, I didn't really have nobody on me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Did you feel any way that you remember, or were you just like?
No, I made good money.
Making this money.
Yeah, I made, like I said, I made more money than my mom did.
Yeah.
And my mom wasn't no job hopper. She'd get a job. Okay. I mean, the last job she was on, she was there 33 years. She wasn't no job hopper. Yeah. So, and you've been on your job during that time, mama had been on that job for some years then, and but my mom and my dad had great work ethics. And so they passed that to me.
And that's why you work hard today.
And so, I put it, I used to, people that know me from back then, hell, reason I ain't getting no trouble because I ain't have time.
Yeah.
I worked 7 days a week if it wasn't raining. I lost girlfriend. Well, we can go over
there. Yeah, we'll get to that part.
Yeah.
So okay. So that's
yeah.
What about you, big dog? What led to your decision to hang it up?
So for me, okay, let's go right into it. So like I was in when I got into the 10th grade, band was a thing. So like I always was the nigga that would be, you remember that Rubber Band Man beat?
Oh, band.
Yeah, I was a drummer. Like,
you said it with the Southern joint. You said band, so I'm like,
this nigga. I'm like,
nigga, what?
But yeah, so like I was the
band.
When I was younger, I was the beating on the table dude. When niggas was gonna rap, whatever, I was beating on the table. Even with no rap, I always like beating on the table, and
like beating on things. Got it.
And so, but yeah, so like when I was in the 9th grade, I fucking figured out that like you could actually play one drum, one singular drum. So only thing I knew about drums was we was in the church. Mom used to take us to church every Sunday, or pretty much every Sunday. So I was always mesmerized and amazed at the drummer. That was my thing, locked in on the drummer. And then I got the high school 9th grade year. I seen the like pep band, like the pep rally, and they had the drum line come through. I'm like, oh shit, nigga, you can play one drum. And then the movie Drumline came out. I was like, oh hell, nigga, you done fuck. They done fuck that game.
You're my idol.
But like the drum shit
All right,
became
go
really,
ahead.
really big to me. So like in the 10th grade, I joined the drum line, like got super nice. That's how I know Q. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He taught me. His mom, shout out to Mama Sharon in the chat. She had a community band back in the day, New Generation.
Okay.
And she helped a lot of young brothers, like a lot of like kept a lot of guys out of trouble. That community band thing, I wish that I don't know, I don't see it, but I'm not looking for it as well. So like, but I don't see it, and it keeps a lot of people out of trouble, bro. Like in the hood is where you'll find them, and it was a very flourishing extracurricular activity that was happening in the city at the time. I joined the band. The band becomes the place in which I become who I am. Like it becomes like, you know what I mean, my thing. And it's like now I'm actually starting to like figure out something that it didn't have anything to do with like my brother, which was he was my older brother 4 years. So like he was like I looked up to him. You know what I mean? A lot of the time I followed in his footsteps with a lot of things. But this thing is something different.
This is your thing.
This is my thing. And so like now I'm coming into like this, you know what I mean? I'm starting to make friends in a different way, and like it's becoming a thing. And then 10th grade year, the same that first year of me doing this thing that changed my life and was the big, you know what I mean, a big thing for me. I got kicked out of the high school I was going to. And it didn't become real that I was kicked out of the school until the day before I had to go to the other school. So I ended up getting kicked out of Phillipville Berry, and then had to go to Garinger.
Okay.
And Garinger was like the competition. You know what I mean? They were the competition band wise, but then the school is a lot different. It's a lot more rugged than Phillipville Berry was a brand new school. Garinger, nigga, I was selling urine at Garinger, selling urine. Motherfucker got ankle monitors in the school and shit. I'm selling piss for niggas to be able to pass their piss test.
Hold on a second.
Go ahead.
What? Hold on. Wait. Let me get this.
You gotta put the cup down. What up? What up?
You're going like this. Let me unpack this.
Right. Let's unpack it. Go ahead.
Let's unpack this.
Yeah.
So first off, you just ain't going to glaze over. Like, what did you originally get kicked out of the other school for first? Like,
so it was a couple things, but like the main thing was that at the school there's a particular class that you have to pass, which is like it's almost like a magnet school. So like the program.
Okay, so you weren't smart. So now you're going to the other school. That's basically what he was about to tell me. Nigga stupid. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
No, you
go ahead, dog.
Yeah, but anyways, so I got kicked out of the school. Go to this school that's like completely different. Which I mean, I ain't never lived in no great neighborhoods. It wasn't that it was like the ruggedness that didn't make me feel away, but it was the fact that like nigga, I'm just now getting to a point to where people fuck with me. Like I'm actually
the
niggas
with ankle monitors on.
Niggas over here, it's like a completely different vibe.
Okay,
it's a completely different vibe. And so that was one thing. Like really, I didn't care about going to school. But then they told me, my mom's went and talked to the principal at Berry to see if I can get myself back in. He told me like, okay, well, if you have your grades look a certain way, then we can maybe we can look at it then.
Yeah.
So I fucked around and did great. That first quarter.
Yeah.
Grades, I did great. I was damn near AB
on the road. You wanted to go back.
Yeah, I was trying to get back to my school. Like this is where my people's at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I damn near. Oh, and I didn't go to class. That's a fact. Q know that he was there. Yeah. I ain't go to class.
Q was at
he was at the high school with me. No. He was at the good school with the school that I fuck with. At the end of the day, I don't want to say
hey,
good
Q,
school.
This nigga was over there selling his urine, dog.
Like, bro, I'm literally like that's a. But anyways, damn, you throwing me off.
Sorry,
on my damn story.
Sorry. So you at the crazy school?
Yeah, I was at the school. And oh yeah, once I got kicked out of that school, I really didn't care so much. And then this is where I was. I'm making good grades. I'm damn near AB honor roll, right? Mm-hmm. And then so my mom goes back and talks to the principal again, and he pretty much told her like, yeah, nah, we ain't gonna be able to do it.
That you can't.
Yeah,
stay?
Even with the grades, that I couldn't go back to the school that I wanted to be at.
He couldn't go back to bed.
The grades didn't do it. It wasn't enough. I had, you know what I mean? It wasn't enough. So then now I'm like, fuck it. Well, at this point now, you know what I mean? And then I'm young. I don't about 16, maybe
16.
Start getting into the shit that you get into, you know what I mean, as a young black man around niggas doing the dumb shit. You know what I mean? So then now I done messed around and stole my mom's car.
Oh, you got into a life of crime.
So I stole my mom's car. I took my
crime,
mom's husband, his tag off his car, put it on her car because I think we was having some hardships or whatever.
Yeah.
I did that. You know what I mean? I goes to visit. I stole the car to go to my now wife's house.
Yeah.
Right? Stole the car to go over there to my now.
She was you know what I mean? She was the little shorty gonna go. Hold on, wait, before he finishes.
Yeah.
This man just committed grand theft auto.
No, I definitely did that.
Okay.
Shit. Definitely did that.
Shout out
shit.
to GTA.
So she calls me while I'm over there. I just got there. Like, you ain't hit the L. We hit the L a couple times. I just got there.
Yeah.
My mom called me. I'm like, fuck. Fuck. Then by the time I get back to the house, she got my shit packed.
Mm-hmm.
My shit's already. Mom Deuce got my shit packed.
Oh, mom said you gotta go.
Get the fuck out, right?
Okay.
OleHead there picks me up. Now I come to live with him, which had happened a few times. Though this is just we ain't gonna get into all that. That's for another time.
We'll unpack that later.
I was getting kicked out like maybe 3 or 4 times. Anyway, come to live with OleHead. So now I'm changing schools again.
And this is
the 3rd time.
But like, what year is this?
This is I'm supposed to be this is my senior year.
Okay.
This is my senior year. So I've gone to 3 different high schools.
But you got to
and I just started this. Yeah.
You actually got to 12.
Right. So I'm there and it's just the vibe. You know what I mean? Now I don't really give a fuck about anything.
Obviously.
You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about anything at this point. Fuck school. You know what I mean? And then coming over here, OleHead ain't the type that's going to really like, he don't care shit. He don't give a fuck about school. That's what made me ask him about how when my grandfather dropped out. Because then literally I did the same thing. Well, I actually put a, you know what I mean, was fire after. But anyway, we'll get to that later. But so being over here, living with him, he didn't care nothing about school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He didn't care nothing about it. Like, didn't ask no questions, no nothing.
Yeah.
Like, if I went or didn't go, it was whatever. Like, you know what I mean? And so it got to a point to where, like, it didn't make sense for me anymore. You know what I mean? I was just, it was really just like the social thing. Like, I was at a place where, like, people were embracing me. I get kicked out of that school. Now I'm over here and like people are still kind of embracing me because they got the band thing going on. And you know what I mean? They already knew who I was because I was pretty good. I was like one of the guys that, you know what I mean, would talked about within the scene. And then I go to this school now, they don't even have the band. This is like white folk band shit. So it's not even the same culture. This is not even the same culture.
Yeah.
And so it was just like, man, you know what, man? There ain't even no need for me to keep going in here, bro. There's no need for me to keep going in here.
So
I ain't
just like
doing this shit. Like,
just one day you woke up and was like, that's it.
Oh no, damn. I'm glad you just said what I did. Remember, I had the Monte Carlo, 72 Monte Carlo. I'm driving OleHead. My grandmother gave it to him. He gave me. I'm driving 72 Monte Carlo old school.
The training day joint.
Not the training day joint.
Yeah, but like
this
close.
Is years. This is the big body bitch. big body. So like what happened was I showed up to school late one day. I don't remember why I was late, but I showed up to school late one day, go into the parking lot, and I'm fucking around and parking. I get there, I'm parking the car, and I fuck around, and for whatever reason, I don't know if it was, I couldn't find the brake. I fucking ran in the back of somebody's Jeep. I ran in the back of somebody's Jeep, dead ass. Ran in the back of somebody's Jeep, and anxiety and shit. This is like anxiety and shit start kicking in. I'm like, what the fuck? They got the camera on me. I don't know if they got. Nigga, I took the fuck off, man. Never came back to school. That was it. That's crazy. I never went back to school after that.
Yo, your last day was a car accident.
A hit and run.
A hit and run. A motherfucking hit and run joint.
Yeah. Dead ass. Like I hit that Jeep, and I'm saying I did. The thing was, it didn't really hurt the Jeep because he had the tire on the back. You know. I ran into the tire. Yeah, I just said, little baby uncle.
It was a Monte Carlo, so it really.
Yeah, you know, back in the day,
it was a dent in that.
Yeah.
It was a dent. It was a dent, but that right there, I literally just stopped going to school. Like that once that happened.
Yo, that's a dope story.
My thing was like, bro, what if they got the cameras? You know what I mean? They got me. I
they had no cameras, dog.
They did, but I'm just saying though, in my mind, nigga, I might be about to go downstairs.
They have no camera.
Yeah, no,
I
like
told you
dead
get on this
serious.
roof, nigga.
Dead serious, bro. Like I
Oh,
literally
man.
ran into the back of that Jeep and then didn't go back to school and chalked it right there. Big
Yeah.
That's
facts.
what's up, yo. That's a dope story, yo. That's a
Yeah.
yeah. So there wasn't a lot of thought behind it.
It didn't matter. Like
you read the moment, you reacted, and the fucking rest is history.
and I had the freedom to make the decision.
You had the freedom.
I had the
You
freedom to make the
created your
decision.
own way.
Hey, it was what it was. Fuck that, nigga. What about you? What about you?
Nah, I don't know, man. I wish I could top that shit.
Why it wasn't even that good?
That was pretty dope. That's pretty fucking fire to just bust shit up at the end and then just be like, I'm out.
About
Damn. Me, man, shit. Yeah, my shit has some controversy underneath. You know what I'm saying? Because brother was trying to finish school. You know what I'm saying? I did make it to the 12th grade.
okay.
So it was the 12th grade.
Better than you.
Yeah. Reluctantly, it came at a cost because I got bounced around between schools too, a little bit back and forth. I went to private school. I don't know if any of y'all can tell. You know what I'm saying? But I did
You
go
light
to
skin. It's light skin.
Yeah.
I think I went to private school.
They
but I
met
did
his
go
mama
to,
and then they said,
hey,
yeah, you
look,
can come.
that's not how it works.
That's
Listen.
two-parent household light skin.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna tell you, and not knowing this, you know what I mean? Me, I was always one of those ones I thought I could outsmart the system. That was my shit. I thought you can't control me. I control my own destiny, so I'm going to control it. So either way, 9th, 10th grade year, I'm in school, and I was heavy into sports through high school. Football, eat, sleep, and breathe football, running track. I had a basketball dream. I didn't get any taller, so that went to the wayside. You know what I'm saying?
And
That's
he was ass too.
You know what I'm
Leave
saying?
that out.
Nah, nigga wasn't that. Look, you know what? Matter of fact, Lloyd Wolf, high school basketball coach at Holy Name High School. I'm gonna give you some shine because you're probably dead now. Yeah, I'm gonna go dark on
And
you.
you see how he was serious.
Yeah.
He,
Yeah,
you know what? He got the animosity.
Well, I was just finna say.
Bro, you supposed to forgive,
Yeah.
bro. It's been long
Nah,
enough.
man,
that
you know what, dog? Fuck you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? A nigga was nice. I wasn't the nice. I didn't get picked first, but I didn't get picked last. You know what I'm saying? That was key on the, you know what I mean?
That was key.
That was key when you were in the street. You ain't the tallest nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but you ain't get picked last.
You was quick.
Yeah, it was like, he was quick. He was quick. You know what I mean? I had a couple, you know. Anyway, 9th grade, I come out, I'm playing basketball, youth league, CYO, you know what I'm saying? Like my neighborhood growing up, you know what I'm saying, was mad athletics. Like I said this before, there was at least 30 boys in my neighborhood. There was literally like a couple niggas had sisters and that was it. So every day I walked outside in the 80s and the 90s is who can run the fastest, jump the fastest. This, you had to be the best at every fucking thing. You know what I mean? So
beautiful
coming in the 9th grade or whatever, I just learned over that summer that I could dunk a basketball. You know what I mean? Like you come.
You athletic than a motherfucker in the 9th grade. Back then, 9th grade dunking.
Listen, let me tell you something. I shot up quick and stopped.
Okay.
I'm the same height now that I was then. You know what I mean? Like I thought I was gonna be like all my cousins is 6'2", 6'3", 6'4".
Nigga dunking the basketball in the 9th
Stop.
grade. That's
You know what I mean?
normal that's kind of normal now. But like
in 9th and 10th
then,
grade, I was 5'10". You know what I'm saying? And I
bunnies
practiced that shit. Yeah, nigga, I'm telling you, nigga, get up.
You was trash. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I really couldn't dribble that well though. Like,
So that's how I know you was
I
trash.
just ran fast down the court. You know what I mean? Ball way out in front of me. You know what I mean? So anyway, we in the you know, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to start on the team and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my Puerto Rican boy Ramon, throw me a little baby alley-oop. Now my hands is the same size, so I wasn't like palming the ball.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But he throw me a little joint. I could, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no tomahawk. You know what I mean? Just so we do the shit in practice. The motherfucking coach blows the whistle, and this is at the Catholic school, and he's like, "There's no place for that here."
You felt real black then.
Yeah, and I'm the lightest, darkest nigga on the team. You know what I'm saying? It's me, the Puerto Rican boy who looks just like me, And then the rest of them, it was all white boys.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like
Y'all
I
was
said,
trash.
this was they were.
Y'all was
fucking
trash.
though.
That's
So I
a
got
dead giveaway.
mad. That was my first little welcome to the bullshit. You know what I mean? So either way, go through that, go through 10th grade. I'm playing football, you know what I'm saying? And football, I was nice at that shit, but you know, not being utilized the proper way. You know what I mean?
That's what you're going with.
That's what I'm going with. Because I should have been like a cornerback, free safety, slot receiver. You know what I mean?
You playing?
Fullback.
Fullback?
No fucking lie. No lie. I'm not lying.
This nigga was this big.
Playing fullback
125, 130 pounds barely.
That is,
you know what
hilarious.
I mean? As a fullback, he goes, "We're going to run the Delaware wing T offense. You got great vision up the middle, Marquette.
Yeah.
That's why we got you there." And I'm like, "Nah, this ain't adding up, dog." You know what I mean? Like,
I watch football.
yeah, no, I'm not supposed to be in this spot. I'm supposed to be out there.
Good.
Or over there, like, you know what I mean? Whatever. So, and our team lost all the fucking time. I'm the only one that was scoring. So, yeah, man. I mean, there was, you know, it sucked. So, I ended up gravitating more towards track.
Okay.
Because track was like, yo, I'm fast as fuck. Not the fastest in the city, but my generation, I was up there with niggas. Like, I could run with them. It's not a problem, dog. It wasn't a problem with the wheels. So I go to, you know, young boy, I go to the state meets, I go to this and that. So I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, yo, nigga, you the shit. You know what I mean? You get a little notoriety out this joint and all like that. Then you start coming in, you know what I mean? Hair curl, you start talking a little bit, you start talking to the girls and all like that. So
and light skin was in.
And light skin started popping in. Like Christopher Williams had this song, "Don't Wake Me, I'm Dreaming." Like we started popping. Tyrese didn't come yet. You know what I'm saying? So it was really all about us at that time. You know what I mean? Like niggas were mad Nino Brown, you know, jabbed that nigga in the hand at the table. You know what I'm saying? But it was cool. So I was having a great time in high school until I wasn't. I realized that I was a problem because of going to a Catholic high school. I used to ask a lot of questions, like certain things that we talked about. I was one of those ones that was always thinking and started causing problems with the teachers. I asked too many questions.
Oh, you thought you had it figured out?
No, I wanted it figured out, but I was being lied to. You know what I'm saying? So it was like one of them deals. So finally, by 11th grade, the school that I was going to, they basically called my mom and dad and asked them that I not return.
Damn.
Yeah. They
I
asked
ain't
that I
even
not
heard of that.
return.
This is a public school? Oh, this is
no. This was the private school.
Okay.
And at the time, like
we don't do this here.
At the time, like my mom and dad, like they got smart. Like my mom went and cashed in her life insurance policy to pay for me to go to school.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it wasn't like some niggas had jobs where they was getting all types of bread and shit. Like looking back on it, I was like, no, at the time, like I don't know this information, of course, you know what I'm saying? So at the time, you know what I mean? Like my mom's putting up her later years for my years now. You know what I mean? As a parent. Because she wanted me to be, you know, to be better and not have to work as hard as they did and all that other shit. So she was putting that shit up on the low. And the school was like, we don't want the money, you know, this and that. So either way, 12th grade, I go to the, you know, our public school up there, and I'm up there and I'm chilling. They're like, yo, I had all AP classes, you know what I'm saying? Because the amount of credits that I had at the Catholic school, it was more than what you needed. Yeah.
Right.
But here's where they got me. So I start hanging out, smoking trees, getting with the girls, and because the kids that I'm now going to school with is actually kids that are in my neighborhood.
Right.
And it's like, yo, so like you being treated like a little baby celebrity up at this bitch because like you was the nigga that like we see you all day out here, but we don't go to school with you. You know what I mean? So now it's like, yeah, now we finally all together. You know what I mean? So I was having an excellent time. You know what I mean? I had too much of a good time. I was chilling in high school like I was in college. That was the motherfucking problem. You know what I mean? I stopped giving a fuck about a lot of stuff. Niggas started showing up to school high, and you know what I mean? And like, because really, like, once they started showing me the book work and all like that, I was like, nigga, I already had this shit back in like 9th grade. We sitting here in 12th right now, and you just breaking. I'm like, I already seen all this shit before. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't bringing a single book home and all like that. I'm passing everything. So I was only going to school half a day, and the other half of the day, I was doing this program where you could go to work. In the meantime,
that's a hell of a program. That's dope.
Yeah, because they used to have VOTEC programs where you could go to like mechanics or do this or like
Trade
a vocational trade style
Yeah.
shit, or you could just go to work. Like you went and got a job at like Burger King. It didn't matter where you worked at, but then you could get out of school at like 12 o'clock and you go down to your job. You bring the paper to school, you sign it, you good.
That's cool.
I'm doing that shit, but like then I ain't even go to the job no more. Now I'm going to niggas' cribs. The drugs thing starts becoming a thing. So now we're over there, we're bagging up trees, and you know, we want to be dope boys. We listening to Mobb Deep and Wu-Tang, and you know, we living that fucking life. And I stopped caring, dog. I just like legit, because I'm not learning shit. You ain't teaching me nothing. And lo and behold, before the end of the school year, my first son is born.
Oh shit. Okay.
So I had a kid.
So you had your kid in the 12th grade.
I had a kid while I was in 12th grade. But right before he came, everybody lining up, talking about going to graduation, getting the joint. I get a phone call to come down to the office. I go down to the office and they're like, well, the last school, we just placed you in classes. The last school actually didn't send your grades over. And they said, because you owe some money with them.
Oh, crazy.
So I'm like, okay, what the fuck I owe? So go down there, they call them, and they're like, yeah, well, you owe the tuition for like the 11th grade. So I was like, all right,
you know how much the tuition was?
Yeah, it was $8,000. And they wanted it like that week.
And that was back in, you said in the 80s.
Like 1994.
90s.
1994.
Mid-90s.
So they wanted this bread in order for me to get the cap, the gown, the this, and that, right? So can I make a phone call? You know what I mean? So I make a phone call, I call mom, like, hey, they want this bread. And they were like, no, we don't want it from your mother. We actually want it from you, because at this time, I'm 18 years old, right? Actually, I'm 19, because remember, I told you a story. I stayed back in second grade. Shout out second grade. So I'm 19 in 12th grade. And I thought I was slick. Like all them days that I was leaving school and dipping and didn't have the work class, I was signing my own notes, because I got smart that once you're considered an adult, you don't have to get your parent to sign your note for school. So I'm signing my own name. So the bill
came in your name.
Is my bill.
Oh.
So me trying to beat the system, I ended up fucking myself over, because the school said, no, we don't need to talk to your mom. We're going to talk to you about it. So basically I got on the phone with her. I talked to her that day. I said, listen, they want this, this, and that. She was like, well, you signed the paper, right? I said, yeah. She was like, well, I said, well, then I'll see you in about an hour. You know what I mean? And it was like that. My mom said, okay. She hung the fucking phone up on me. And then I just told him, I said, well, then I guess I'm leaving school. But I ain't got no $8,000.
Right.
You know what I mean? Me thinking I'm being smart. And then the only thing that I did, like I got my shit. I fucking left. I went down to the local community college before I even went home. I went to the local community college and was like, let me sign up to get the GED.
Hold on. We ain't supposed to be going there.
You know what I mean? But yeah, you're right. You're right. So, nigga bounce. That's how that shit went.
Yeah, now I think that's crazy, man. That's a crazy story.
I tried to outsmart the system, but they, you know what I mean?
That's typically what happens when you're young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You think you got
you know shit.
Especially at 17, 18.
Yeah. And I was already like heavy in the street, and you know, and I had two loving working parents at home. Like I did not have to be outside like that.
We choose it.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I definitely chose all that.
I chose
all that. I took advantage of the fact that they worked a lot. I took advantage of the fact that they wasn't home like that, because, you know, Pop working 21 days straight, Mom working, you know what I mean, mad days straight. So I took advantage of all that shit.
And just side note, that's why I value a lot that my wife doesn't work. Because I know all of the shit that I was doing, and this is literally like one of the biggest things for me. all of the shit that I was doing, I was just taking advantage of the fact that Mom Dukes wasn't there.
Yeah.
She was at work. So all of this stuff I'm doing, you don't even know nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
I can get away with it because you have to go to work.
Yeah.
You have to go to work. And then like I ain't got to do the homework because like you tired when you get off.
Mm-hmm.
You mean? I don't even remember what shift she was
Your
working.
mama ain't coming to school.
Right. She ain't I ain't even give them the school number.
Yeah,
I ain't even give the school didn't even have my mom's number. I just wrote some number down.
My mom was the
Some
same way.
crazy number Joe down.
My mom wasn't coming. I don't care what you did. My mom wasn't coming. The only way my mama was coming if you told her the police was there.
I'll tell you
that was it.
Mom Dukes came one time. I got kicked out of school. They was talking some gang shit in middle school. They was talking some gang shit. I wasn't in the gang, but I was willing to. I was the open chest playing nigga. I always been willing to take a punch and like give a punch. That's fun. You know what I mean? I'm a boy. You know what I mean? And so I got wrapped up in some shit. You know what I mean? Some shit was happening in the hallway. He was my homie, but shit, we'll serve you real quick. You know what I mean? And I got fucking pulled by the teacher. And like, bro, I was always like, that was kind of me. I'm still like got that grit. Like I ain't no street dude. You know what I mean? But like I ain't
gonna start it, but I will finish this.
I ain't even gonna go there. I'm just saying it's like I'm with like the tussle, the wrestle. Like I always kind of was on that type of time. Like always slap box. We had the boxing gloves hit the hood, bro. I was in the hood and the boxing gloves hit.
Mm-hmm. To change your life.
What? That shit was crazy. You know what I mean? That's just like the you know what I mean? That's kind of always how I've been willing to be in the.
All right, man.
I ain't make the football team.
Hey.
Take it easy.
Take me a little. Take it easy, man. So, just to jump everybody forward here, we all took our turn here to share our story on sort of like what led us up to, and maybe some of y'all have some of the same stories, and I mean that's cool. You know what I mean? If you do, throw something in the chat that we can look at. You know what I mean at a later date because I'm not paying attention right now. What I would like to move to is, hey, we all made that decision. What was that first year like? The first year, maybe 2 years, you just made that decision to leave school. You know what I mean? Under no matter what the circumstance was, what was that early time like? Now you on that man time now. Now you an adult. You know what I mean? You got to get this bread. You trying to be.
Right.
You know, did you feel, you know, I'm gonna come to you. Did you think, you know, looking back, because your shit was kind of a little bit younger than what we was.
Yeah, I didn't wasn't nothing glamorous about what I did. All I did was when I first got to where, you know, I realized that I was free. I went out. I maybe the first year I did a little bit of partying, learned how to dance and stuff like that.
You can't dance
because
talking about learn how to dance. Mother can't goddamn dance.
Ask your aunt. Ask your aunt. Back in the day, your boy used to be nice. Especially when I took my little hood dance lessons. Took my little hood dance lessons from shout out to Hollywood. I just found out where you went. If I don't know, you probably ain't looking at this shit. But I just found out that you still around. I gotta holler at you. I know somebody that got your number, so I'm gonna be calling. But anyway, Hollywood, you know, gave me some little dance moves and shit. That ain't his name, Richard, but we call him Hollywood. But anyway, gave me some little dance moves. Me and my sister used to go to the clubs and stuff, and wouldn't nobody talk to me because everybody was scared of my sister because she was crazy.
And you had a couple quarters.
No, I didn't have no quarters because I quit working with my dad. I was on my little party thing.
Oh, so when you were working with your dad while you was in school.
That was every summer though. It wasn't.
Oh, it was just in the summer.
Yeah. So what I did was I didn't go back to work for him the summertime. I went party.
Oh, you was broke.
Yeah, I was broke.
We was
all broke.
You was still living with
Mama.
Big Mama?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, still living with Big Mama. We all was still living with Big Mama. You know, and then you know we hung out with people and stuff, and they, you know how you don't be having people in my house. You know, everybody mama say the same thing. We all be piled up in their room, hiding and shit, sleeping. They be goddamn, or they at work. They work third shift, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what we did. You know what I mean? So it's about one summer that, and then after that, it was back. That's when I started at 7 days a week.
And
7
you
days
was
a week.
about how old? Like 16, 17?
No. That I was old. That was that year that I started. So that was probably 2 years. I probably did that for 2 years.
That'll happen.
Yeah.
That'll
I
happen.
probably did that for 2 years.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you make a
2
nigga start
years.
thinking, he start be like,
Yeah,
But you was that fucking up
Yeah.
time be fun.
yeah,
And that time go by so
You trying to
fast.
say
like,
it's about a year, about a half year later.
Nah,
you know
yeah,
what?
about 2
That's
years.
a long
yeah.
time, nigga.
Right, yeah,
Right.
yeah, about 2 years of that, and
Okay.
then after that, it was on that grind, and then once I got on that grind and started making that money and realizing what I could do,
Yeah.
and then
playing Pac-Man at the laundromat.
yeah, oh man, I threw so much money away.
Yeah, on some pack
You
quarters.
would not think that I save as much money as I save now.
Mm-hmm.
That I would ever do that if you
Yeah.
hadn't met me back then. I used to put $200-300 in the Pac-Man.
And we
machine.
talking, this is like what?
I'm talking about
what
every
year?
week.
Like 1980. Where we at right now? Like
I should. It's
About
probably about
88?
1912.
no, probably probably 85,
about 85.
85, 86.
Okay.
85, 86.
Nigga
Yeah,
about
I
11.
put
About
so
11.
much money in them machines. I bought them damn machines.
Damn it.
Bought them
Okay,
machines.
Okay, Bob was born in 85.
hmm
Okay, so during this time I'm not here yet. Okay, good. Continue.
Yeah, and yeah. So yeah.
Oh damn.
I'm sorry, but you had Maurice at what was that? This is before Maurice.
This
you
was
talking about
before
before
Maurice.
Maurice. Okay,
This was before Maurice.
So because I knew you had a youngin at what 17?
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one was
17.
Okay, good. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We'll get there. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, so I was just out there working and throwing money away. I didn't even know at the time that I made more money than my mom.
Yeah. What type of work was you doing? Was you back with
Roofing.
Pops?
I was
Oh,
with
so
my
you went
pops.
back. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I went
So
back
you
to
went
Pops.
back.
Yeah, I didn't even know at the time that I made more money than my
Yeah.
mom. My mom told me that shit years later. Yeah. But
Damn.
that was it. And that's all I did. And then, I had met the little shorty, over the, before I had, started back working, and then I had started back working.
You ain't calling my
man.
mama a shorty, ain't it?
No,
I just want to make sure.
no, I wasn't dealing with your mama then. I wasn't dealing with her then.
I'm just fucking with
Shit,
him.
about to get real.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was dealing with the little shorty, you know what
So
I'm
you had
saying?
quit my mama.
Yo,
So
mama.
I was a hoe.
All
my
about to
life.
get real.
Been a hoe all my life,
Yeah.
bro. I ain't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
So you was having fun too.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I was on the cute side. You know what I mean?
Now I think you stretch
Yeah,
your
I was on the cute side.
This nigga
So
here.
you know.
You had some curl, yo.
Hey, oh yeah, boy, I had that good.
You see
hair.
how you rub his skull? You rubbing his skull? Reminiscent?
Hey, see, he
So
a hater.
that's
You
why
see,
I said-
my-
when
you
you
see,
tell the story,
you see
tell the
that
story.
hair, my hair straight just like yours. The little bit
Oh,
that's
this
there.
nigga. Nah, come
See,
on now.
This right
Charles,
Hey,
like a motherfucker.
this nigga right here always been mad because he didn't get my hair.
Man, this nigga been telling a lie. That's what I want to talk about is the lie. Look at it.
Bruh.
Hey, the back of that skull. If you rub your hand across the back of that skull,
It used to be covered.
yeah,
It was
but
covered
hey.
in beautiful locks.
it sounds good.
Curly
It
locks.
sounds good.
Hey, I ain't nobody worried about it.
Go ahead.
Anyway,
tell your
Show
story.
your shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But yeah, so yeah, that broke my little heart. She broke my heart, bro.
Oh, man.
That's the first real heartbreak I got in my life.
That was like
Yeah, she was
16, 17 years old
No.
or 18?
no, about 18.
About 18. Got
About
18.
Yeah, she
Okay.
broke my heart. She was.
Man.
I think I was 18. She was young. She was about.
Hold on, don't get yourself fucked up.
Listen,
Hold up, R. Kelly.
she was
Hold on, R. Kelly.
She was either 15 turning 16 or she was 16.
Mm-hmm.
And you were 17.
18.
I was 18.
You're 17.
17.
Nigga,
Roll
you're
with
17.
No,
This man was 17.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah,
They,
just follow along.
they
We see what happened to Bill Cosby.
Women-
They went back to
Girls always-
1872 on Bill Cosby.
Nigga, I'm trying to help you.
Hey,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
girls back then was just the same.
Yeah,
Like,
no, we
they
start
always
over.
like,
All right, so you know what? We're gonna segue to you, bro.
But
All
yeah,
right.
you know, she was, you know what I mean, doing her own thing, whatever. Your mama tell her something, she ain't want to hear,
Yeah,
she ain't
yeah,
listen
yeah.
to her. Mama, you know, I think she had a nickname, Wobbly. That was her nickname, Wobbly.
It's getting worse, dog. Like,
Yeah,
You
that was
keep
her
going.
nickname for real, Wobbly. That was her
okay,
nickname.
I'm
But she
gonna
kicked me
humor.
to the
Why?
curb though.
Why?
Why she kick you to the curb?
She kicked me
Because
to
you
the
work.
she kicked me to the curb because I used to work so much that I couldn't spend no time with her. I tell you, I worked 7 days a week.
I believe you.
So it was hard for us to spend time together because I worked all the time. And some dude, Tyrone, I don't know. But anyway,
He
lived
hating
in
like a
South Carolina.
motherfucker.
I'm hating.
Yeah.
Nigga lived in South Carolina. And she told me, she said, he lived way in South Carolina and he could spend more time with me than you can.
And you're here in North
And I'm
Carolina.
here in North Carolina.
What part of North Carolina
Matter of fact,
you grew up in?
right here in Charlotte.
You grew up here in Charlotte.
Right here in
Okay,
Charlotte.
okay.
And we live right over there off Central, and they live right over there off of 85 at Glenwood.
Okay.
Glenwood.
That's
Them
crazy.
apartments.
We was out
Soon as
there.
you get off, soon as you get off on 85 on the
Glenwood.
Glenwood, if
Hook
you
a
made
right.
a right, it was a Circle K set right there.
there.
A Circle
Okay.
K or
She lived in
7-Eleven
Key
one.
Street? Yeah, that was.
She lived
She lived in them apartments.
yeah,
right
them
there?
apartments
That
across
was
the
off
street.
Key Street.
Yeah.
You know that was.
I
that
know.
was-
She lived right there. I still remember the one she stayed in because they still there. I still
They still there
remember.
now?
No, they don't live there. The
No.
apartments are
I'm
there.
talking about the apartment.
Yeah, they still there.
He
They
been
still
over
there.
on that side in a minute.
Yeah, they still there. They still there. Same ones. I remember the exact one she stayed in and everything. But yeah, she broke up with me because she said he spent more time trying to holler at her and more time with her than I did, and I live right here.
So you didn't put the effort in.
No, he had to
Bro,
work.
I had to work.
You had to work.
Bro, listen, I used my dad, bro, I had to get up early as shit, go pick up the guys. They all, none of them had cars and stuff like that. Had to go pick all them up, take them to the job. We used to get to the job just as it getting light enough to get on the roof.
Was this like you had a van?
My dad had a truck,
Truck.
a crew cab.
Were they
Most of the time. And even when he didn't have a crew cab, you know, you get on the back of the truck, as many can get in the front, whatever.
Were these
You know what I mean?
Mexicans, dog?
No,
Nah,
this black folk. Black
Okay,
folk.
all right. I'm just making,
Yeah, they black.
We used
folk.
to. The thing is that from what I've understood is like, because it's my dad. The Hispanics have replaced us.
Yeah.
The work that
That's
this is what
that's
we
what I'm
were
trying to
doing.
find. Like, well, I didn't mean that. You know what I'm saying? It's one of
Yeah.
the things. Like, okay, I asked that because I also want to see where the switch occur at.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
100%.
Okay.
But yeah,
Find a
so
little underlying.
So
you know,
yeah,
whatever.
I used to have to get up early, and then you know you get up that early, and when by the time I get home, you got to drop everybody off and shit. And then my dad, he had to got there every day, pretty much every day after work, he had to get him at least a 6 or a 12.
Yeah.
And he drank and run off at the mouth. By the time you get home, it's dark.
So
then you got to go to bed, then get up the next morning before daylight and do it again.
So
there
you
was
boys
no
were
fucking
like,
time.
You
bro.
were like what that girl said earlier. You were sun up to sundown.
Sun up to sundown, definitely 7 days a week, as long as it wasn't raining.
And before I get into my story, what I will say is how I know this nigga is dead ass telling the truth about the work thing. I done had people tell he would he be like, is your because we look alike. Your daddy Jesse? Well, yeah.
Y'all
He'd
do
be
not
like,
look alike.
I
don't know who tells you that.
All of these motherfuckers. So like, well, okay, well let's start here. I'll just tell my bad. I tell this story. So I was on Sugar Creek, North Trent. Motherfucker, tap, roll down your window. I rolled down the window. This nigga say, either your daddy Jesse or your mama Renee. I say, yeah, Jesse, my daddy. This motherfucker said that nigga will work, won't he?
The hardest working man outside of show business.
Motherfucker say he'll work, won't he? I said, God damn, yeah, he
wrong with
will.
that,
Yeah, no, it's fine.
That was that's where it was, bro. Coming up, that's why I work the way I do now, cause that's all I know.
Well,
that's what's
all
up,
I know,
man.
bro.
What was your question again? What was the question you asked?
Nigga, I don't know. It was mainly just about you know, like what happened, like your first early year or two.
Oh,
yeah.
After you got out. You know what I mean? Like after you made that decision, what the fuck happened next?
Yeah, I was making bread too.
So you went after that bread.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You left
I fucked it up though.
You left Wobble alone.
No, Wobble left me alone. Her broke my
Wobble,
hurt
shout out
my
to Wobble,
feelings.
went to South Carolina.
Crushed me. She
you
crushed
back
me.
up on that roof alone.
Yeah, that shit crushed me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One man.
So we're gonna push it forward. So like for me, shit. When I dropped out, I was keeping it away from my mom's.
Okay.
100%. Wanted to keep it away from Mom Dukes. Living with OleHead. I had to get a job. I literally I got a job like right off, right? Yeah. Started working at Pet Boys off Albemarle Road. It ain't there no more. But I started working at
part
Pet
of the
Boys
reason they ain't there no more.
When you dropped out, were you still living at Mom's?
No, man. I told you I was living with OleHead.
You already
so I was keeping it away. So like the only way there know is if I say something. And so like I was going to work, working at Pet Boys, driving the 72 Monte Carlo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Motherfucking fuel gauge, bitch. Every time you turn that motherfucker, you don't know how much
going around.
You don't know how much fuel in this bitch. You hit a curb, that motherfucker go all the way down and come all the way up. Yeah, that motherfucker liable to, you know what I mean? You don't know how much fuel in this bitch, so you keep a gas can.
Yeah.
You keep a gas can.
Yeah.
And so yeah, real talk. So like, and so I began. That was like my first job, working at Pet Boys, and I was also a klepto.
Okay,
he put him out of business.
Hey, being honest, bro. Like I used to live some shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm being honest.
I'm not gonna.
I've been a changed man for a long time, but I'm just being honest about the situation because, like, you know what I mean, that's just in the hood, nigga. When you in the hood, bro, when you grow up as a little jit in the hood, bro, y'all niggas steal.
So you was getting parts for the
anything.
They used to come in. They
Monte Carlo had all kind of shit on it.
I was goddamn lifting shit. But what I'm saying is okay, so I was doing that, but like, excuse me, the thing was that it fucked with me though.
All right.
Me leaving school and then seeing my guys, all of my guys, they was still there. Like fuck the two schools that once I got kicked out, my guys come from the school that I got kicked out of.
Okay.
So that like still to this day. So like, and all of the girls that I fuck with was at those schools too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All of the girls. So like now I didn't know that when I left school that now this whole social thing you got going on, this shit doesn't even exist anymore.
Nah, you grown up now.
This doesn't even exist anymore. So like the way that you getting girls, the way you talking to people, like this shit, that thing doesn't even exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have anything now. You just going to work and coming home.
Did you at any time did you like pop up at the school, like at the high school, like go over there, go meet Q?
Oh no, 100%. What I used to do,
you know what I mean?
What I used to do was like, because I was still in that age bracket, I would go to band.
Mm-hmm.
They still accepted me on the band.
But that was a community thing.
No,
right?
no. I'm talking about the high school band.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but I didn't mention this. When I got kicked out of the high school, the principal told my mom, but he can still be on the band.
Okay.
And so like and this is something else I didn't mention. When I was going to Garinger used to get out. I don't know if they get out this time anymore now, but we used to get out on middle school time.
Mm-hmm.
So it was 3:45. With high school get out at 2:15, we was getting out at 3:45. I was walking right out the front of the fucking school, hopping on the city bus and going to band practice because that was what was important to me. You know what I mean?
Music. Yeah.
Walking right out the front of the school, bro, like every day. You know what I mean? So I'm failing everything that's on the
Yeah.
back end at 12 o'clock.
You was done at lunch.
I was done at lunch.
You was done
You know
at
what I mean?
lunch, yo.
I was feeling everything on the back end at 12 o'clock to go over here and play these drums, bro. That shit was like in me. I was like that, like for real, that was like really a part of my life, and that shit was like most important thing. And but yeah, so like all that was, I mean, that's where the girls really the influx of girls started coming in. Prior to that, well, we'll talk about that another day. Yeah, my experience, but yeah, so essentially, I fucked around and lost all social. You know what I mean? All of my social life became void. It became void, and so.
How long was you working over at the
Pet Boys?
Yeah.
Shit. I might have worked there.
A year in, you get 2 years.
I'm pretty sure I got at least a year in. I would say maybe.
Did they ever catch you?
No,
they
nigga.
never catch
See, my thing is I had got so good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had got so good.
Yeah, yo, big up to stealing.
No.
Like,
I ain't gonna fraud.
Yo, just learning this right now, like just hearing this, like, dog, you're a gem. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you know that right now. Nigga, you went to work. You was getting bread up. You was about, you know what I mean? It was about that growth.
I wasn't getting it up now. I was getting it, but I was getting rid of it too.
Grand Theft Auto through school. You know what I mean? Like,
it's crazy to sit there and think about it, bro.
You know what I mean? When you start listing things out, like, dog, you're not a good person.
No. I am now. I wasn't. I was figuring my way.
Okay.
And I was doing a lot of dumb shit, figuring my way. And then, but it's true though. Honestly, like it's true. And we'll talk about it later. But that those things, like,
yeah,
the things that I did, you getting too many chances.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You getting too many. All this shit you've been doing this whole time. Too many chances.
Did you have any like close calls, like with you know what I mean? Like, I mean, just like anything, like some, like, you know,
the calls, the close calls came later.
They came later. Okay, we'll save that for later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. That's part of another June.
Oh, so I guess we're about to wrap it up, right? Or
it's about the time. I mean, it's the right time.
The right time.
It's the right time.
It's about the right time. So,
yeah. I guess we can wrap it up.
So I want to hold on, big homie. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You ready?
I'm good.
You ready? All right. So before we get ready to go here tonight, I forgot to mention earlier, which is something that I did want to lay out for all of us here. And I do apologize. It will never happen again.
It might, but
you
just tell a lie for no reason. Good.
All right. So we want to do something for all of y'all out there. We got a very special moment right now that we want to kind of lead into. And we want to give our man, our brother, our dad, our uncle, or whatever the hell you want him to be, his shine.
Senior.
You know what I mean? This senior. We got a little something at the end, something in the tuck for you. We're gonna give him his time. This is going to be at the end of our show. We're going to start labeling it OleHead's rant. You know what I mean? Now I know we didn't bring in like we were supposed to. That's on me. You know what I'm saying? But we would like OleHead to close our show out for us today. Give us a little bit of knowledge, a little something for us to all walk away with.
It may not be knowledge.
You know what I mean?
Because I know this man. It may not be knowledge. He's just gonna get his shit off. Let him get his shit off.
Do you have a little something that has really, when, you know what I mean, like it's just been digging at you, something that's, you know, that you just want to share with, you know?
No, I just want to talk about
lick your lip.
Yeah, lick your lips, nigga.
With my lips chapped. What the fuck is y'all looking at my lips for?
I'm looking at you.
Y'all gay?
Dumb bitch white. You know what I mean?
You guarantee ain't nobody on there saw my goddamn lips as
I'm
white.
pretty sure they can see him though. Go ahead. What you got?
You got me all self-conscious and shit.
You know what I'm saying? You good now?
Damn.
They lubricated. Go ahead.
Okay, white man, you don't talk about my lips.
All right, man. There we go. Everybody's lips is shiny. Go ahead, dog.
Hey, but don't listen to bro. He don't know what he got there and got me sitting out here like I'm finna do something special. I ain't finna do shit special. I'm just wanting to talk about something that maybe some of y'all out there can relate to. Maybe some of the older ones can't, but some of the people maybe around their age, especially that one age, can. Quick. See, I think personally that people don't give them no grace. And I said them. Them no grace. You know what I mean? Sometimes, not sometimes, but I think all the time, people are a product of their environment.
Okay.
So quick starts behind the 8 ball. You know what I mean? She starts behind the 8 ball.
Okay.
And so they don't want to get quick no love. Because quick like it back behind the 8 ball. Because that's what she know. That's comfortable for her. That's what she know. So me personally, I feel like me and Tyrone was boys back in the day. So I was a Tyrone. You know what I mean? And some people can't admit it. Some people want to act like that they was the shit all the time.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's bullshit.
But
Talk your talk.
But I'm gonna admit I was Tyrone in the past. You know what I'm saying? So now I ain't got no love for Tyrone. Because Tyrone need to get his shit together. But Quick, and see, this what y'all get. Y'all
hold on.
Like,
so Quick, we don't need to get that shit together.
No.
Tyrone just need to get his shit together.
No, this my time. This
go ahead. My bad.
OleHead Rell time. Okay.
That's true.
So Quick, get the cheat card. I'm gonna give it to her. Cause she a female. So, I'm an older guy, and we used to putting women first.
And
we
likes the two.
We open the door and we let them in. And they don't say thank you.
Right.
They don't.
Nah, fuck that. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No.
You stressing me out.
No, this
I'm
ain't
stressing
about
you out.
you.
Yeah, go ahead.
He said, let her in, bring the bonnet. Let's go. Come on, baby.
Go ahead,
nigga. Talk. Listen.
Damn, can I land this plane?
Land the plane, baby.
Are you the pilot?
Landing, bro.
Park the Nissan, my nigga.
Yeah, this nigga got a Nissan outside right now with 3 hubcaps on it, trying to talk shit.
Me?
Yeah, you nigga.
Oh,
yeah, my nigga GTA Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
My nigga just said I got slicks on the Nissan outside. It's crazy.
Man, don't let him fuck with your shit, man. Tell that shut up, man.
Hey, listen. But seriously, though, I'm dead ass. Quick, I got love for you. Cause see, I believe in my heart that it's some good ones out there.
Some good quick.
They just lost. They need a little bit of guidance. They need some direction. They need somebody to come into their life and show them some love that they ain't never seen before. And within that, they can see that it's just the environment in which they grew up in that makes them act the way they act. And you have to present them with something that's of more value to them than their attitude.
So
bars.
You did all of that rant to say that regular niggas, so niggas that got something going on should actually fuck with Quick because she need help and we should be trying to help her to get out of all of the traumas and all these things and help mold her into
okay, see, I think you exaggerate.
No, man. I'm
all Quick. See, this ain't all Quick. That's my point.
Said Quick.
This is not all Quick. What I'm saying is there are some good Quick or some Quick that have potential within the mix. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
All of them not the same. Now, it's a lot of them out there. You just got to throw your hands up. You know what I mean? And we have to understand that. But there are some Quick out there that's just lost
Mhm.
and just need to be shown the way. Like Carol Ann, look into the light. Carol Ann, you know what I mean? You
Hey, what,
I know you don't know. Do you know that?
no.
Okay, that's Poltergeist.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a scary. Listen,
yeah.
America, we gonna slide right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave that where that shit is.
And this is who you talking to. We had fun. Cat hosting.
Yeah.
Hey, in the chat, man, I think he might be the new host.
No.
I think
This
he
is
might rock that out.
listen, we gonna round robin this motherfucker. Hey, next week we got another something special for you. OleHead gonna take the seat. He gonna take the driver's seat. He gonna bring us in.
Y'all don't believe nothing they say. Don't believe nothing they say.
Nah, this is just an experiment. Like if they told you to pull your pants down and I got a condom on. Listen,
What?
We gonna
No.
Hey.
All right, whatever. I don't know what just happened
Hey,
tonight.
that nigga was.
I don't know what we did tonight.
We having a little too much fun.
He said,
This-
pull your pants down.